It's luxurious, it has cutting-edge tech, and it has hypercar levels of power. This is the Lynk Co 900. Is it worth the money? Let's find out. Now this over here is the Lynk Co 900. This was launched just a couple of days ago, and it's Lynk Co's flagship full-size SUV. It has a plug-in hybrid drivetrain. You have a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine under the hood, and it works in conjunction with 3 electric motors, 1 at the front sandwiched in between the engine and the transmission, and you have 2 at the back powering independent wheels. There are 3 versions of the 900. One comes with a 1.5-liter engine and 2 motors. That one has 711 horsepower in total. There is a 2-liter dual motor with 724 horsepower, and there is the top spec 2-liter triple motor with an absolutely ridiculous 845 horsepower. That puts it in the same horsepower bracket as most hypercars. This also has 4-wheel steering, so the rear wheels of the car can also steer. Having 4-wheel steering improves your turning radius during low-speed maneuvers, and it also allows you to do the crab walk. It can also rotate opposite wheels in opposite directions, allowing it to rotate in place, and it also has active suspension. Now this has a 53 kilowatt-hour battery, which is good for 230 kilometers of EV range. The total range is 1,300 kilometers. Here at the front, you get Lynk & Co's signature design language. You also have a screen here, which you can customize. You have 20-inch wheels wrapped in 275 55 series Goodyear tires. You get retractable door openers, and you also get retractable side steps over here. The doors are soft closing. Not only is the 900 brawny, it is also very smart. The 900's advanced driver assist system is powered by NVIDIA's Drive Thor SoC, capable of 1,000 tera operations per second. It is capable of level 3 autonomous driving, and it gets data from 1 LiDAR sensor, 5 radar sensors, 11 cameras, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. The 900 is based on Volvo's SPA Evo architecture. It measures 5,240 millimeters in length, almost 2 meters in width, and approximately 1.8 meters in height. So the power liftgate of the 900 is split in 2 halves. To open it, just press a button over here. And then to open the lower lip, press this button over here. Now with the 3rd row seats up, you have ample space here. If you want the space to increase, you can fold the 3rd row seats, and you can fold them with the press of a button. There you go. There you go. If it looks impressive on the outside, it looks even more impressive on the inside. But before I show you the interior, let's first hear a word from our sponsor. Introducing the Atto Sport Mobility Scooter. The world's most innovative mobility scooter. It folds into a small suitcase size, and it has wheels so you can move it around like a trolley. It separates into 2 parts. It has leather seats and grips, an illuminated LCD dashboard, enhanced lighting for extra visibility. You can install optional armrests. It's perfect for seniors as it's easy to lift and unfolds in seconds. It has a maximum speed of 10 kph, shock-absorbing, flat-free tires, high ground clearance, advanced braking system. Be free to travel anywhere, land, sea, or air. It has 20 kilometers of continuous driving range. Engineered with flair, designed with passion for performance. Be active, be free, be yourself. Atto Sport, moving life. Well, the Lynk Co 900 is a tech fest on wheels. As you can see, almost the entire dashboard is a screen. You have this 30-inch screen over here, which spans from the center part of the dashboard all the way to the passenger side of the dashboard. Now this is a 6K 30-inch screen. Of course, you have a 360 camera, that's expected. And of course, the resolution is very good. It's also lag-free. It seems like most of your controls are on the screen, which is not surprising. You do have an aircon on-off button here, and your recirculate button is also over here. So everything is very smooth, as you can see. Now the instrument cluster is very tiny in comparison. You have this very narrow instrument cluster over here. It's customizable. You can see your battery range over here, which is currently 190 kilometers, and the fuel range is 314 kilometers. Yeah, you also have a wireless phone charger as expected. You have two cup holders over here. You have a pretty big glove box. It's dampened, of course. You have plenty of storage here. You have pretty shallow center armrest storage. Now everything is covered in soft touch materials and leather over here. This is leather wrapped. You have Harman Kardon speakers all around. The seats are all power adjustable. They're both heated and cooled. You have dual wireless phone charging ports. It's a very nice place to be, but the nicest place in the interior is not here at the front, it's at the back. Now, as you can see right now, the second and third row seats are facing each other, but with a press of a button, like this, it's, oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, it does it automatically. You don't have to hold the button down. It takes a while, but it doesn't require a lot of effort. And the front seat also automatically adjusts. That's okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so this right here is the VIP area in the Lynk Co 900. Now, one major selling point here is that you get this huge 30-inch 6K display, which folds into the roof. To deploy it, just press this button over here on the screen, and it goes down like so. Now the display is very crisp. It is 6K. You can watch movies here. You can do karaoke. Over here we have a screen. It's all in Chinese, so I can't tell what's in here, but you can adjust the temperature here and the fan speed. You also have retractable tables. It all feels very well made. It feels very solid. You have a panoramic sunroof. It extends from the second row to the third row, and you also have another sunroof for the front, for the people at the front. You have a USB-C port over here, manually adjustable sunshades. Yeah, not a bad place to be. And your aircon vents are up here. By the way, the step board makes getting inside the car very easy. It's very low to the ground, and it's retractable, so it doesn't affect your ground clearance. Okay, so this is what it's like when you're sitting at the third row seats and the second row is facing you. Yeah, legroom is obviously a lot. Now, in case you want to have the second row seat facing forward, this is how much knee room you'll have. It's quite sufficient to have about 1.5 inches of knee room down here. The seats are very comfortable. Possibly the most comfortable third row seats that I've tried. They're very soft, but still very supportive. Also, the third row seats are power adjustable. Look at this. You can recline the seats, you can move them forward and back. You also have a USB-C port over here, one cup holder, the same on the other side, and you have dedicated air con vents over here. Okay, so we're now driving the 900. I briefly got to drive the 900 at a short course here in China. Now, I'm not sure if this is the 1.5 or the 2.0, but this variant does not have rear wheel steering and active suspension. Now, despite not having rear wheel steering, it still feels pretty agile for a car of its size. The turning radius is tight, and it doesn't feel as boaty as you would expect. Also, even though it doesn't have active suspension, I could barely feel these humps on the road. Now, we were given the opportunity to drive Lynk Co's cars on public Chinese roads. Unfortunately, I was not able to drive the 900, but I was able to drive the 08. And we'll do a video of that in the future. The Lynk Co 900 is expected to sell in China for around 45,000 to 60,000 US dollars. There is no official word yet if it's gonna reach our shores. But if it does, expect the specs and pricing to be different. If it does launch in the Philippines, you can be sure that we'll cover it here. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for updates.